Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP, where today we'll be heading to the Pacific for a game of bolt action. Alright, so yeah, nondescript plantation somewhere in the Pacific. It's going to be the Devil Dogs versus the Japanese. We're going to be playing a brand new mission today that we've never played before. It's one of the Bolt Action Alliance missions called Extract the Assets. So it should be a good game. Let's get into the briefing. So starting off with a quick shout out to our channel sponsors, starting off with Kick Ass Mai Order. So these guys are a US-based mail order company for hobby stuff, models, hobby supplies, you name it. They got historicals, a lot of stuff it's hard to find as well. Check them out if you want to, or check out the description if you want to see what these guys have to offer. I'll follow that up with our buddy Chris Reed from Panacea Prints. He runs a 3D printing store out on Etsy. It's high quality resin stuff. Also some really rare, hard to find stuff. You'll find in the list in Bolt Action, but you probably won't find models for it. But there's a good chance he might have it, so check the description out. And last but not least, our game map today is the Muddy Plains map by Geek Villain. Super good for jungle, super good for any kind of wet weather / green board you want to make. Super awesome. Check out the description if you want to get one of these for yourself. Alright, so talking terrain for the game, plenty of dense terrain. We got jungles all over the place. We got jungle here, jungle here, jungle here, jungle here, jungle there, jungle there. This is going to be an orchard, so it's going to be visibility all the way through but soft cover, and it's surrounded by some hardcover stone walls. There's also some stone walls around that field there, and some stone walls around the cemetery as well. All of the huts are going to be soft cover, and all of the these fences here, these wicker looking fences, are going to be soft cover as well. Other than that, we got the roads. Those are just going to be road rules, and then there's some random line of sight blocking rocks. These are just going to be line of sight blocking, not going to be able to go up on them or anything. And that's pretty much it. Let's talk about the mission. So the mission today is again the Extract the Assets mission. This is from the 2023 Bolt Action Alliance mission pack. We haven't tried this one yet. I was reading through it, it looked interesting, so we're going to give it a try. So to start the game, no one starts on the board. We're going to dice off, see who gets to pick the long table edge, and then we'll have to bring in at least half of our force in the first wave. It can be the entire force if you want, but at least half have to come in, and then the other half are going to come in for reserve. There's going to be 5 objectives, all along the center line, 12 inches apart. And the interesting thing about this is that these objectives are going to move during the game. So at the start of each turn, for any unclaimed objective, we'll roll a d6 and a scatter dice, and it's going to move that far in that direction. They will keep doing that until they're claimed. To claim them, you have to have an infantry or artillery unit within 3 inches of it, no enemies around. And once you do that, you claim that objective, and that objective is going to stay with that unit for the rest of the game until they are destroyed. If they happen to be destroyed in close combat, whatever unit killed them in close combat, they claim the objective. So pretty interesting, and we'll see how it goes. Most of these missions are pretty badass, so I'm expecting this one to be as well. So let's take a look at the forces. We're going to start off here with the Devil Dogs. This is the U.S. Marine Saipan 1944 selector. It is 1,003 points, 12 order dice, and I'll start off saying right off the bat, everything's regular except this assault squad and the sniper. So commanding the platoon, we have Lieutenant Chris Reed and man. They're going to have SMGs. We're going to have 3 regular U.S. Marine squads. These are going to be 10 guys. It's going to be 3 BARs, all with pistols, an SMG sergeant. And then the veteran assault squad, it's going to be 6 guys. It's going to have a flamethrower in it. And these guys are stubborn. These guys are not. But they do have AT grenades. And then we're going to have 1 machine gun, the sniper, a light howitzer with no gun shield. We're going to have a bazooka team and a jeep. A truck with a machine gun, and then this LBTA-4 or whatever it is. It's got a light howitzer on it, but it's I think a 7+, so it's really light armored, but it does have a machine gun and a light howitzer on it. So we also have a ton of patrons in this one. So starting off with this squad, we're going to have Sergeant James Melholland, Sergeant Fred Stevens, Sergeant Ryan Horton, Sergeant Steve Russell. We're going to have Dan Klein on the bazooka. Bill Thompson's going to be the sniper, Thornhill's going to be the machine gun, and the Artie's going to be Cody Neal, and Josh Booter's going to be commanding the tank. So tons of our own guys on this. We'll see how they do against the Japanese, which we're going to take a look at right now. The Japanese force under the command of First Lieutenant Tanaka. This is going to be from the Saipan selector for the Japanese as well. This is 998 points, 10 order dice. So we're starting off here with Lieutenant Tanaka and man, their regular first lieutenant. He's got an SMG. He's got a pistol and a sword. We're going to say the sword gives him an extra attack in close combat, just because the sword should have something. We're going to have an inexperienced squad of naval militia. I don't know if that's the right uniform, but we're going to try it out. It's a full 15-man unit. They got an LMG in there, all rifles. And we're also going to have the political officer with them. He's inexperienced. He's got an extra guy with him, pistol, rifle. So he's going to allow them to re-roll their green roll once they start taking casualties. So that's the first time we'll be trying this guy out. Then we're going to have 2 veteran regular infantry squads, 10 guys, SMG sergeant, LMG. We're going to have a grenadier squad, so it's 3 knee mortars with 3 crew, and a sergeant with the rifle. We're going to have an Imperial Japanese Army machine gun squad. This is one of our favorite units. So it's an MMG, but it's got extra riflemen that can fire their rifles as well. But the rest of the rules are all the rules used for the MMG. Moving over here, we have a light howitzer with some extra crew. We're going to have a sniper as well. And then a Chiha tank. So it's a light tank with a light howitzer on it. Forward-facing hull MMG and a turret-mounted rear-facing MMG. And that is the Japanese force. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, Andre's arrived. He's going to be the Japanese. I'm going to take over the Marines, and he's going to be the bag man. I am going to have 1 outflanker, so don't look, Andre. Andre's bringing all his stuff in first wave. I'm bringing all but my veteran squad in the truck, my assault squad, and they're going to come in from over here. And that's it. So we're going to go ahead and get started, but at the start of each turn we have to move the objectives. So we'll go ahead and
move the objectives,
scatter them, and then we'll be back to start the game. All right, here we go. So this one moved this way a little bit. These 2 kind of moved that way, and this one moved over towards Andre. This one moved into the jungle, and this one moved kind of towards me, but into the orchard a little bit more. And first die belongs to the Japanese.
Oh.
So Andre's brought his machine gun squad in, ran them up to the wall. They're covering those middle objectives. Also probably prepared to make a dash for them, so next die. The Marines. Put my veteran assault squad under Steve Russell down. Another one of mine. I'll put their truck down. All right, now I'm done putting
You're a brave man, Travis.
Japanese. Japanese sniper is running towards the ladder to the water tower, planning to make the ascent to the top next turn, next die. Marines. I brought Wild Bill Thompson, our veteran sniper. He just advanced into the jungle here. Pretty good line of sight to the middle. Next die, it's another one of mine. All right, I brought Sergeant Joe Thornhill has run his machine gun into the hut, kind of covering out that way, my right flank. Next die. It's one of Andre's. Andre's brought his green squad in. They just ran on, so a big blob of 15 inexperienced Japanese troops are coming in. So the Kempate officer has to stay within 6 of them in order for him to do his reroll thing.
So you're going to be polite and not shoot them till I get my officer on, or should I redo that and throw the officer out there first?
We'll see. So next die. I would say I'll be polite, but then I know later in the game I'll regret it.
Well, or can I swap them back out and put the officer out there first?
All right. How about this? I won't shoot at him this turn.
Well, next dice I'll put the officer out. How about that?
Okay, I figured as much. Oh, there you go. Problem resolved.
Woohoo! Okay.
The Kempate. He's coming in over here.
You said you wouldn't shoot at him!
Yeah, you said you would not shoot at me until the officer was with them. And if he's never with them, then you never get to shoot at him. All right, so he's just going to throw the political officer in there behind those guys. Some inspirational words, another Japanese dice. Lieutenant Tanaka has run up next to the inexperienced squad. Him and his guy, they're just there behind that fence. And the next die is, what was it? Oh, Japanese again. Andre's run another squad on. This is a veteran squad this time. So we got quite a bit of Japanese troops over here already. And
Targets.
He's still got 2 squads off the board to go. Plus his howitzer and his tank. So next die. It's the Japanese again. Andre's brought another veteran squad in, but this time over here on his left flank behind that jungle, so they just ran in there. So next die.
Okay, yeah, this one's got a
No bump, so that's a Marine.
Marine
yeah, you're right.
symbol on it.
Okay. Cody Neal and his light howitzer have come in behind this conveniently placed piece of soft cover. And he's conveniently sized to fit behind it. So next die. Hey, it's another Japanese dice. Andre has brought his 75 mil light howitzer in.
With a gun shield.
With the tiniest gun shield in the world. For 5 dudes. Next die, that's Andre again. So he's down to his knee mortar squad and his Chiha. He's brought his knee mortar squad in on his far right flank. So we got a huge line of Japanese troops down this side. One squad over there. Please don't tell me you're doing all this because I have one machine gun in that building.
No, this is actually what even before we did the movement, this is what I looked at the board, this is what I wanted to do.
All right.
I'll tell you more about it in the wrap up.
Okay. So he's got a plan. I don't have a plan. I guess I should
You
have.
got a plan? React to what Andre does.
Yeah, exactly. It's working perfectly.
Make Andre draw all his dice.
Hey, it's one of mine.
That's not my last die.
Okay. Sergeant James Melholland has run in over here on my far left flank to counter all these Japanese on this side. So it's going to be Melholland against the Horde, at least for now. Another one of mine. Sergeant Fred Stevens and his squad have entered over here on my left as well. They've advanced into the jungle. Wanted to take a shot with the BAR, but they ended about right there. So next die. Here we go, another Marine dice. Brought in Horton and his squad, my last squad of Marines. They've come in over here on my right behind the jungle there. So next die. Okay, now we're starting to become even here. Well, I do have 4 dice left.
Starting to become even.
Yeah.
We're down to 4 to 1. We're almost even by Travis's odds. I like it.
We're more even than we were 4 dice ago. All right, so I got my bazooka, my Jeep, I got Reed, my officer, and then I got the vehicle. Now, Lieutenant Reed, he's ran up here next to Melholland's squad, kind of help them out on this far left flank. And next die, I got 3 left. Andre's got 1, and that's his Chiha. There it is. There it is. Andre's brought his Chiha in there. He just rolled on. He is going to fire the whole gun and the cannon over here at Joe Thornhill's machine gun. So cannon shot.
Cannon.
Needing a 5.
Ooh, so close.
And then the machine gun, he's probably needing 6s.
6s. Oh,
Moved long
soft
range,
cover.
and I have soft cover. Yeah.
Nothing.
The cannon ignored the cover, so nothing. So the Chiha whiffs, which means the last
3 dice.
3 dice are mine. Yep. So that's going to be claimed in his bazooka and Jeep, and then my vehicle. Reuter in his LVTA-4 light vehicle with howitzer has advanced. We get 1 pivot, so we're able to go 18 down the road. Made a left turn, and we are now on this little side road. We're going to take a shot at those inexperienced guys in the open. So it's going to be a 4 for the cannon, just moved. It's going to be a 5 for the HMG, moved long range. Okay, so the cannon hits, and 1 HMG hits. So it's a 2-inch template.
So 3 guys.
3 guys. Okay, so we'll do 3 guys, anything but. 2 dead. And machine gun, it's a 2+, because it's you're a 3 and it's +1, so another dead. And then D2 pins, or D3 pins, so 2 pins.
2 pins. Okay, and I roll.
Now you roll. I think on a 4+, you
4+.
you go up to regular. Nope, but you got your officer. You can re-roll that.
We will re-roll.
Kempatai. They're not impressed.
Yeah, he's even turned around.
So you roll
can I
2
run?
1s. You know what? I think a 1 is actually a bad thing, Andre. I'll have to check the rule book. All right, sadly, Andre rolled a 1 twice, which means he takes D6 more pins. Hey, at least you rolled a 6. At least you got 6 more pins on you. How many pins do you have?
Only 8.
I think they're dead. I think they might have been pinned out just now. Oh my, yeah, because they're 8. Does the officer +1 that? I don't think it does, but we'll have to check. Because if not, they've reached their 8 and they've been pinned out. So Andre's cleaning his inexperienced squad off the board. They've been routed. But according to the rule book, this rarely happens. But it happened today because he got 8 pins. Yeah, that's insane. 8 pins from Bruder's LTVA 4 on one firing. The howitzer hit, killed a few guys, added D2 pins, or added 2 pins on the D3 roll, and then Andre rolled a 1 on his green test, which added D6 more.
And suddenly my right flank just completely collapsed.
Yeah, now I'm wondering why did they bring all these guys?
Why you got all these guys over here, Travis?
All right, well next die is mine. That's the Jeep and Klein and his bazooka. Last thing I did, I drove the Jeep up. He advanced up 12. Klein just got out next to the Jeep, behind the jungle. I don't want to get in the jungle yet. That's it. So after turn 1, Bruder is MVP. He's wiped out an inexperienced squad, and move on to turn 2. Dramatic turn of events.
You thought you saw them run off, but they just blended into the grass and popped back up.
We forgot they're fanatics, so they're not going anywhere. Damn it! Yeah, they just don't care. So there they are. They're back, and we're starting turn 2. All right, here we go. Oh no, it's the Japanese. Japanese tanks advanced up behind that rock there. And he is going to try to take out Bruder, needing a 5 with his light howitzer.
Oh!
It's a hit. But that's only a +2. +3, because you're hitting on the side, right?
Yep.
And I'm a 7. All right, so you need a 4+ to do something. It's a penetrating hit. All right. All right.
Okay.
Can you take it down? He does. Ah, no, Bruder's down. Andre suddenly went from ready to concede.
Talk about a roller coaster.
Taking over the game. He's killed Bruder in his vehicle with the howitzer on a side shot. That's too bad.
That was nuts.
Yeah, that was insane. We'll let Andre collect his thoughts. Yeah, rip Bruder. He's going home. Next die. Oh, well, there you go. Perfect. Bruder's dice wasn't in the bag anyway. I demand a repull. That's a Marine dice. Real quick before we go, we forgot to move the objectives. So this one's moved, I think, that way a little bit. These kind of circled around. This one moved back this way. So we got 3 of them.
6 inches.
Right here. Yeah, that one moved 6 that way.
This came back an inch, so it went out 2 and back 1.
So it's pretty much back where it started.
Yeah, it's an inch towards you.
Okay. All right, so it'll be the Marines dice. I pulled another dice out. So Lieutenant Chris Reed, snap 2, himself and Mel Holland, they've advanced up to that wall. And we're going to fire at that knee mortar squad across the way there. He's not going to go down. So it's going to be long range. Everything's within range. And then they're going to get soft cover for me shooting through that orchard. So needing 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
Okay. Do I roll these or do you?
I roll these. Yeah, I think so. We get games mixed up sometimes, so forgive us.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So needing 4s because they're regulars. Oh man, 2 dead. And that's 2 6s.
Yep.
So just 2 dead. So 2 crew will come out. You'll take a pin. Reed has only got SMG, so he's not going to be able to fire. All right, so not bad. So next die. It's me again. All right, sniper, Wild Bill Thompson. We're going to try and snipe that machine gun out of that machine gun squad there behind that wall, needing a 3. That's
We'll take it.
typical sniper roll for me in bolt action. 1.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to let that sit there for at least 2 or 3 turns before you take it out.
It's a Japanese dice. A Japanese sniper has scaled the ladder there. He's up on top of that water tower. So next die. Marines. I've placed Joe Thornhill's machine gun team on ambush. Another one of mine. Neil and his howitzer. We're going to fire at that squad there next to the water tower. So I can see them. They're going to get soft cover. So direct shot. Long range soft cover, needing a 5. It's a 2. Here we go. Here we go again.
Bolt action, single shot, dice, guns.
Yeah, they're horrible. It's me again. Okay. Horton and his boys have advanced up into the jungle here. We're going to fire at that machine gun squad behind the wall. So it's just long range, hard cover, no movement penalty. So everyone except for Horton will be firing, needing 6s. 2 hits. And if that sniper would have hit them, that would have been great. 2 dead. Okay, I'll take it. 2 dead in the pin. So whittling down that machine gun squad. Not bad for Horton. It's the next die. It's one of Andre's. I'm going to return fire with the machine gun squad over here. Need 5s.
Oh,
You got a hit.
A hit.
A hit.
Okay, and then 2 rifles.
That's another hit.
2 hits.
2 total hits on the Horton.
And
See a
1
5.
dead.
Okay, and a pin. So 1 guy dead and a pin out of Horton's squad. Okay, next die. That's one of mine. Stevens and his squad advanced. So half of them are in the jungle around the edge. The other half are outside the jungle. Next turn we hope to make a move. And we do have all our BARs in range of that gun. So it's going to be, again, 6s, long range, hard cover. Got 1. Come on, let's whittle these boys down. No, nothing but a pin. Alright, next die. That's another one of mine. So what do I have left? I got Klein and the Jeep. I think that's all. Is that, do I have one? Oh, and then my stuff off the board.
You got 3 dice.
Yeah, so that's Klein, the Jeep, and then the 2 guys, the 2 units on outflank. I'm just gonna have Klein get back in the Jeep. Should have never got him out of the Jeep in the first place. But he's back in the Jeep now. So next one. So that's I'll put a down order on the Jeep. That's yours. The last 2 dice I have are my outflankers. That's Steve Russell and his assault squad in the truck. They can't come in yet. So the rest are all Andre. So he's got 6 dice left. So he's got that squad. He's got his howitzer, inexperienced squad, knee mortars, Kempa officer, and Tanaka. Andre is starting off with the knee mortar squad past their order. They're going to advance up to that wall and fire at over here at Mel Holland's squad. Needing 6s. Oh my gosh.
2 hits.
2 hits. Oh man.
So that's going to be 4 dudes.
I can't believe this. Andre went from about to concede to he can't miss. Yeah, 4 dudes.
Okay.
And it's +1, some 4s, so 3s.
Oh,
1
one
dead.
dude.
Oh, but
Oh.
okay. Well, I got BARs and a sergeant. You could pick.
So your sergeant is a tough fighter.
Yes, and so are my BARs.
Oh,
They all
yeah.
have pistols.
So I guess the BAR is the no-brainer there then.
Okay, we'll take a BAR out, and then it's D2 pins. 1 pin, and you're ranged in. I guess we should have kept track of which guy hit, huh? 'Cause we'd have to know which guy was ranged in.
Pick one.
The middle guy.
Okay.
The middle guy's ranged in.
Okay.
All right, so then next up is those guys. So pretty much all you can do with them is bonsai at this point.
Right. But can I... And I have to go straight, or do I just take the quickest path, I guess?
I think you just have to go towards me, like pick a target and say, I'm going to go after that guy.
So if I was going after that guy on the end, would I come around the edge here?
Yeah,
or would
no, you can go around. Yeah, I mean, so, yeah, so, or you could rally. but what the hell for? Who cares
We
how
might
many?
want to do some shooting later.
Who cares how many pins you have? So they're just going to run up 12, which is going to be cool. So starting off, Andre ran, or bonsai'd. He was an experienced squad up. The political officer ran into the house there. These guys in the middle, the other veteran squad advanced up. And then he's also just moved Tanaka up as well. And these guys are going to fire over here at Horton. So just what's in range of 7 dice, needing 6s, right?
Yep.
Long range moved hardcover. Or
Yes!
2 hits.
Yes.
So that's another pin. And another dead.
Nice.
So I'm down 3 double dogs. Well, plus whoever's died in that explosion.
Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You got your howitzer and that squad over there. Gonna have the howitzer rotated. He's gonna take indirect fire shot at Thornhill's machine gun. 5. Okay, thank God. Can't have Andre having this much luck this early, although it's kind of normal. Okay, so what do you got left? That squad and that's it?
Yep.
Okay. Andre's advanced those guys into the jungle there. Thornhill's gonna fire his ambush. So long range, soft cover, 5s.
Oh!
Not a single hit.
Harsh.
Oh man, the rolling has really gone to shit since I got that one good hit with the tank.
Okay, back on these guys.
Okay, so we got 11 dice, needing long range, moved, soft 6s.
6s. 3 of them.
3 hits, damn. I'm getting lit up here.
Yeah, it's a lot of firepower.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull back out of that jungle, I think. You got 1 guy. So, but they are up to 3 pins.
Yeah.
And down 3 dudes. Okay. I think that's it, right?
That, I believe, is everything.
So move on to turn 3. Up at turn 3. Dice are in the bag. Here we go. Oh no. Oh God. It's the Japanese. So Andre is going to charge Chris Reed on the end of the line here. He can reach him. I'm going to fire my reaction fire, and we'll give him soft cover as a compromise here. So it's going to be long range plus soft cover. So I need 5s with the 2 SMGs. Man, I cannot roll a 5 today.
Not so much. Actually, you got 2 5s there.
The militia squad is running in. They're going to make contact with Chris Reed. He's going to get to go first since he's coming around there. So he needs to get 2 4s here. Yeah, Chris Reed has been destroyed by the Japanese militia, naval militia, wherever the hell they are. So you get a D6 consolidation move. 4 inches. After the massacre of Chris Reed, look at his 8 pins. His roller on the board with 8 pins, like, what do we care? They consolidated 4 inches back. Some of them got in the wall, but they just kind of moved back in towards that orchard there. So next die, another one of Andre's.
Wow.
A knee mortar. So roll this guy separate, right? Because
Yep.
he's already ranged in. So he just needs a 2+.
So there's the not ranged in dudes.
Okay, they missed. He hit. So the 2+, the guy ranged in hit. So that's 2 more guys. And you got 1 of them. And D2 more pins. Oh man, 2 more pins. Over here, I could probably take these guys out. If I can pass a 3-pin order. With no officer.
There is that.
That's one of mine, alright. So Horton has passed his 1-pin, or 3-pin order miraculously. Pulled back out of the jungle. We're out of line of sight now for now. And like I was telling Andre, if we get lucky, these objectives might just drift back this way. But that's that for now. So next die. It's one of mine again. So Dan Klain in the Jeep. They're getting out of Dodge. He's backed up. He's ran behind the house that Thornhill's machine gun is in with their 1 pivot. So I'm mounted though, so I'll be a threat next turn, maybe. Unless the Jeep the tank light just takes off driving. I just didn't want them to get lit up by these guys, which they were in a prime spot to do. And the bazooka is my only anti-tank left. Well,
Actually,
I got my howitzer could do something, I guess.
If I'd have noticed that, I don't think I had a die to do that yet. Well,
yeah, I had 2 dice already.
I probably would have chosen doing that over the knee mortar if I'd have seen it. But I might have noticed it eventually.
Yeah, that's why I figured I better do it now.
Probably a good call.
Another one of mine. Steven and his men charge the inexperienced squad. This is going to be interesting. They're fanatics, so if they lose, they don't die off. So I literally have to kill them down to the last guy. But in the meantime, they're going to be swinging back at me. So let's do it. I got 4 tough fighters. They're going to be the USMC dice. And luckily, I only need 3s. So
Wow.
3 of the tough fighters hit. Okay, so we got 4 non-tough fighter hits. So that's 7 so far. That's 10 down in one swing. Well done, Fred
You were worried
Stevens.
about this.
I was. I forgot they were inexperienced until I rolled. So yeah, they are a lot easier to kill.
Okay, so do I have any tough fighters?
You have no tough fighters.
Okay, so
So
what I've got
12 guys.
12
You got
left.
2 guys left.
So I got 2 guys left.
Yep.
So I got to take out 2.
You got to take out 2. You took out 1.
Okay. Yeah.
Now we go again.
Yeah, that's
Okay. Well, no, because you can still take another guy down.
okay.
All right, yeah, you're dead.
So I get 2 dice back.
You got another guy. So you took 2 guys down. I wiped the inexperienced squad.
But they did their duty.
They did pretty good. And then we'll consolidate 5 inches. Fred Stevens' squad consolidated into the orchard. They're in hard cover now, so that's good. So next die, Andre. It's one of Andre's. Andre's going to have his howitzer fire another indirect shot at Thornhill. Oh, he got a hit.
Boom!
Oh man, Thornhill's hit.
What's
Does it blow up on the roof? Isn't that a thing? I guess you're going to hit all of them because they're all clustered in that base. So.
How many you got?
3 guys. Yeah, they're all dead. Thornhill's taken out. All right, next die. That's one of mine. Yeah, what do I even have left here?
4 things, I believe.
4 things. Oh, my howitzer. Oh, and I got these guys over here.
And your off-table stuff.
Milholland and my off-table stuff. I'm gonna have Wild Bill Thompson try and snipe the machine gun again. It's a hit. Come on, baby, give me a 4. Oh, damn. I needed that. I have to get some kind of lucky roll like this if I'm gonna have a chance. Just a pin. Next die. One of Andre's. Andre's political officer is run out. Left the building. Andre knows he has a sword as well, so he's going to have the same rules as Tanaka. Tough fighting, extra dice.
Inexperienced.
Another Japanese dice. So Tanaka has charged up to the middle, not snapping anyone too. The next die. It's one of mine. So Cody Neal and his howitzer have rotated on the spot. We're going to fire at that tank. We are within 48, so turned. It's going to be -1. And then -1 for the range. So needing a 5. Come on, Neil. We need a miracle.
Oh!
It's a 4. So that's Japanese dice. Japanese sniper up on that tower is gone on ambush. And another marine dice. So these guys here, Milholland. It would be nice to be able to do what Horton did and pass a 3-pin order. But I might have to rally them. It's a tough call. I would love to move them just to get out of the locked in order. But passing a 3-pin order is not that easy.
True. Well, only one of them is.
Right, but the other ones have fired twice, so they're needing fours.
Oh, wow.
So okay, I'm gonna try to pass. I gotta do this. I need a miracle.
Oh,
Almost a super miracle.
time.
Almost a super miracle.
I believe in miracles.
Okay, I'm gonna move them up into the orchard. I think. Mel Holland's advanced into the orchard. We're gonna fire at those knee mortars. We are within the minimum range of it now. I think both of these squads are. So they're pretty much combat ineffective as far as mortar firing right now. But I do have some shooting to do, but I need 7, so everything into those knee mortars. 3 possibles.
Wow.
We're getting to my turn now. Turn 4 is usually when I start rolling. Traditionally.
Tradition.
Nothing but a nothing. All right, next die.
So if anybody in your, I can't target a guy more than 12 inches away in the group.
I think it's if anyone in the unit is within 12.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
Another one of mine. So I'm down to, Dan Klein and his bazooka will go down.
All right.
He's in the Jeep.
And
okay, that's Andre. So he still has his machine gun squad. He's got a lot of shit.
Well, you still got 3 dice.
3? And let me count them up. Put that squad in the jungle on ambush. So next die. All right, I'm not bringing my outflankers in. They're going down.
Would you have if I hadn't put that on ambush?
I don't know, because I would have driven back there, but then you could just advance and still shoot.
Yeah.
So waiting another turn give me more options of where to come in, and we'll see. So they'll have to wait another turn.
Oh, so that just covers it.
Yep, so you're down to your tank. Well, the machine gun squad hasn't gone yet, has it?
Those are my last 2 dice.
What about these guys? They haven't done anything yet this turn, have they? I thought they advanced up last turn and fired at these guys, put a pin on them. I don't remember them moving this turn.
No, and I'm out of dice.
Well, sort it out. Raise hop the wall, pass the order, 1 pin order with the machine gun squad.
2
pin order. And then they've claimed that objective. Over here, I forgot I had claimed, so I'm going to claim it with Mel Holland. So I claimed 1. Andre's got 1.
2.
2?
These guys are going to move up and claim that one.
Okay.
Well, or do they just want to take a defensive position?
We'll let Andre figure it out. Alright, so now Andre's all in the middle. The other squad ran up. He's claimed the 2 objectives. One with the squad, one with the machine gun squad. His tank has pivoted, moved back, and he does have line of sight over at Fred Stevens' squad in the orchard. And he's going to take a shot. It's a miss.
Oh, so close.
Yeah. It's whistled right over.
I don't think they even knew they were under fire.
I think that's it, right?
Unless I'm trying to think if I want to keep my, I think my sniper's just going to stay on ambush.
Might as well.
Yeah.
He's in a good spot.
He is.
All right, so we'll move on to turn 4, and then we'll move the objectives, the ones that aren't claimed. But turn 4, this one went 5 inches that way, which is horrible. This one actually, though, went 6 inches towards me, which is awesome. And then I've got that one, and Andre's got these 2. That's 5, right? So, okay. I guess we should have collected the dice before we start turn 4. So Andre's left them on ambush, the sniper on ambush. And the first die belongs to...
I don't think anybody cares at this point, do we?
It's not super critical.
It's this is more about last die.
Okay. Well, Bill. Come on, Bill. We're going to try to snipe Tanaka. Come on, baby. It's a hit. Come on, kill it. Yes!
Ooh.
Tanaka's taken down.
Headshot.
And then you take a pin and you have to take a morale test. They're fanatics, but they're down to their last guy. Oh, he's gone. A 9? Yeah, without Tanaka and the pin.
Wow.
They are toast. So good job, Wild Bill. Took down Tanaka. That'll help immensely. Here we go, turn 4, right? That was my turn. That I start rolling good.
So it's over at the end of turn 4, huh?
No, the end of turn 3. All right, next die. It's one of Andre's. Andre's knee mortars have pulled back off the wall. They got back out of minimum range. He's going to fire at Fred Stevens. Needing 6s. Oh my God, again? Come on, man.
Jesus.
I'm going to take these Japanese dice away from you and make you go back to tabletop CP dice.
So
2 1-inch templates. All right, 5 guys are hit by the knee mortars. We got, so it's +1, so you need 3s.
So only 3.
3 dead.
And do I do exceptional? Or?
I think so, yeah. So 3 dead and D2 pins.
1 pin.
1 pin. Okay, well the knee mortars are doing pretty good.
And 2 dudes ranged in.
And 2 dudes ranged in.
But they probably won't live to talk about it.
Well, hopefully I can move out of the way if I can pass the order. If I get the die. So next die. Nope, that's a Japanese dice. Andre is past the pin, or past the order with the machine gun squad, and they've gone on ambush. So it's ambush city over here, and there's a lot of open ground to cover, which is not going to be good for me at all. So next die. Damn, another Japanese dice. Andre's advanced his howitzer up just to the end of the wall there. Kind of rotated, looking over at Stevens. Hey, a Marine die. What's...
Woohoo! You said you wanted to do something.
I did.
What do you want to do?
I want to move Stevens, so I'm going to try to pass the 1-pin order.
Oh, yeah. You did it.
The Stevens charged out. We get out of the ranged end of those knee mortars. Andre's sniper is on ambush. He's going to take a shot at Stevens' squad.
And he did a sniper.
And he pulled the typical bolt action sniper and rolled the
What? Where? Oh, moving targets.
And Stevens is down to 5 dudes in his squad. He's half his squad has been killed. Knee mortars, the fisticuffs with the inexperienced guys have dwindled them. So it's Japanese dice. The political officer's gone on ambush. He's not going to run out and claim the objective.
Well, he's not going to commit suicide.
Well, yeah. Plus, he's got sniper. So, an inexperienced 2-man team running out here, probably not the best idea. One of mine. I still got my outflankers. They got to come in. I can't just not bring them in forever. There's so many ambushes on there out here that
they're going to get lit up.
They're going to get fired on. I'm just going to have to accept it. All right, let me think what I want to do next. Cody Neal and the artillery. We're going to fire at the machine gun squad. I figure this is our best chance to take out a unit with 1 shot. They're kind of beat up already. So we are going to fire the howitzer directly, needing a 4, just for long range. Damn you, howitzer. I needed that. I had to have that. Another Japanese dice. So yet another squad has gone on ambush. And Marines. Alright, what do I got left here? I got Mel Holland over there. I got Horton. I got Klein in his Jeep. I got Russell off the board. I'll have to think about this. I need to do 2 pins. I think these guys have 2 pins as well. I just got lucky to pass the 3-pin orders earlier. Let me think about it. Able to get my truck with Steve Russell and his assault squad. Since I came in the turn after turn 3, I was 12 more inches. So I was able to get in here behind this house, out of line of sight. No one can see me at the moment. Next turn, or next die. Another one of mine. Okay. Horton and his boys failed the 2-pin order. So they're down. Next die. Another one of mine. Alright, how about we do a 2-pin order with Mel Holland. Switching the tabletop CP dice. Even worse. So trying to trick the dice gods, it doesn't work.
How'd that work out?
That does not work out. Another one of mine. The hell do I even... Oh. We got Klein in his Jeep. And then the guys in the truck. Sergeant Russell and the assault veterans have gotten out of the truck, out of line of sight of everything. We know there's an objective there. We're going to get to it, damn it. Next die, another one of mine. The hell do oh, Klein in his Jeep. That's all I have left. Do I drive out?
Should I stay or should I go?
There's going to be a lot of shooting happening when I come out. I'll think about it. He is going to spring the ambush with that squad. Just the machine gun can reach though, so he's firing at the Jeep. He got one hit. Oh, 2 hits.
2 hits.
And he's a 6. Oh, he's got one. Damn it.
Oh, that's penetrating or?
Yeah, you just roll for damage. He's destroyed. D6 hits, or D6 hits on the guys inside. So does that mean they each take 3 hits? Or do we just, I think we've been saying they just take whatever. There's 2 guys in there, right? So 2 hits. And they're only 4s, or regulars. Okay, well, he's destroyed the Jeep and killed Klein all in one go here. Okay, well, it's probably worth it taking off the ambush.
Yeah.
Okay, and is that it?
Last die.
Last die is yours. That's the tank.
Yeah.
All right. The tank is advanced up. Now there's no bazooka left to threaten it. The tank is advanced up. He's going to fire at Cody Neal's howitzer. Direct firing. Oh, went off the table.
That was supposed to
didn't
land
stop on
right
the
on the edge.
It did not. Yeah, it's a miss. Yeah, Andre's famous for landing them literally right on the edge and always getting a hit.
I'm 2 for 2 like
2
that.
for 2. Now that's it, right? So we move on to turn 5?
Yep.
All right, turn 5, I'm down what? 1, 2, 5 dice. Andre's down 2. And he's got 2 objectives, I got 1. And there's 2 up for grabs. This one and that one. All right, I still have a chance here. I can still pull this out if I'm lucky. So we'll move on to turn 5. All right, Andre is going to leave that squad on ambush. And we move on. Oh, we forgot to move the objectives. Let's do that. This one moved 2 inches this way. Not a huge change. This one moved 3 inches this way, so it did help Andre out a little bit. Would have been nice if it drifted 6 inches this way, but
I think it got out a 12-inch range of you, but
yeah.
Not that you were necessarily...
Yeah, charging out there right now would be crazy with 5 guys. That's not going to happen.
Okay, so first die.
Hey, look at that. It's the Marines. Perfect. So Sergeant Russell, he's moved around. They're not in ambush anymore. So flamethrower, light them up. Oh yeah, we hit them. Okay, then we got the SMG from Russell. Needing soft cover long range. That's 1 hit. And then we got 3 riflemen in there needing 4s for soft cover. 1 hit. All right. So we got 2 small arms hits. Let's see how many flamethrower hits we get. I can't see what that is. Oh, it's a 1. That's perfect. All right, let's see if we kill someone. No. Okay, we got 1 guy with the with this rifle, with the SMG.
So you killed a guy.
Yeah, 1 guy killed a guy. Jesus. So
how many pins?
I think it's 3 plus 1, maybe 4 pins. We'll check it. So anyway, since they're fanatics, they don't have to. So the big thing about flamethrowers is, even with the hit, they just auto test. So if you were to do like a 4-pin morale test and probably be gone, but they don't have to do that. They just ignore it because they're fanatics. So really, coming out there did literally nothing for them. I killed a guy, but I did put some pins on you.
You did.
So that could be very
so I got
handy.
4 pins.
4 pins. That's gonna help.
I can go back on ambush.
You can go back on ambush.
4-pin ambush.
Almost as good as the 5-pin ambush.
Yeah, 1 less.
All right, so it's me again.
So
how was
I
your
could
firing
go
machine gun?
down though, couldn't I?
Yep, it would half your hits so, if I hit you.
You know what? We're good with that.
You might as well. So go Cody Neal's howitzer at the machine gun squad. It's another miss.
Oh well.
He hasn't hit anything yet this game. Japanese dice. All right, Andre's going to start off with the Deadeye knee mortars over here. at Milholland. He's already got 4 hits with the things. Oh, he whiffed. Wow.
What?
A whiff. A rare whiff for the knee mortars. The tides are turning. And it's payback. Oh, and I still got 2 pins though. That's my problem. I got 2 pins on two of my remaining squads. But I guess it's not super critical yet here. These guys have no pins on them, but what the hell am I going to do? They're all on ambush. Sniper? Horton? Let me think about it. So the truck has a machine gun on it. We're going to see if we can do some damage to these guys. It hardly matters with pins anymore just because of the bonsai rule, but what the hell. So move, soft cover. Got 2 hits. Gonna take a couple more down. Got one down. They're a veteran, so I got 1 guy, and then a pin. So next die. It's Japanese. So we think we have an update here. We think that the flamethrower overrides the fanatics rule. So he's got to take a 4-pin morale test. He fails.
So they all run off?
They run off.
Wow.
So the flamethrower, even though it barely squirted any fire out, didn't kill anybody, we think it overrides it. So that's, I think, the FAQ thing. That's a big rule. A big ruling in this game is it completely changes the game. But honestly, we have our friend Bradley Clyde here helping us out on the rules on the live stream. We're going to go with what he says. He's been pretty nailed so far. Thornhill's not here to confirm. And I do remember some talk about this in some of the podcasts and stuff about the FAQ. But honestly, the FAQ is like 35 pages long. We don't have the energy to look for it, so or even know where to begin looking for it. So anyway, we're going to say these guys ran off because of Steve Russell's assault guys. And I believe it was your dice.
Yep.
All right, it was Brainy Boots who gave us the ruling, and it was Bradley Clyde who confirmed. So we're gonna go with it. We drove those guys off. They're out of here. So that's awesome. That's 1 less Japanese squad, and Japanese turn. Japanese sniper is gonna target Fred Stevens guys. Let's have 1.
Again.
What else is new?
Okay.
Marines. Hortons run out. Desperation move, I know, but I mean, this tank was just gonna on the road drive up, point blank range. I passed the order. What the hell? We just have to hope we can survive the ambush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits.
The 3s don't hit?
Oh, 3s, yeah. Shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna survive this. You only missed 2 shots. Okay. I'm not going to survive this. It was a desperation move. Who knows? Maybe a whiff on this one. Andre hasn't whiffed yet today, though. So
here's a good whiff spot.
This should be a great whiff spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's pretty whiffy.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I want to leave the guys that are in range of the. So okay, and then another pin. That's 2. So I got to pass an order check here. Man, if I can grab this and like haul ass out of here, that would be amazing. But I got to pass a 2-pin morale test. Yeah, we don't. So that gambit did not pay off. But they were gonna die or do nothing anyway. So what the hell? All right, next die. So you got another one. So I'm down 6 dice. I'm getting slaughtered. Another Japanese dice. Andre's political officer ran out, grabbed the objective. Next die. Another one of yours. What do you got left? You got your howitzer. Your tank. I think that's it, right? Howitzer and tank. Knee mortars went. Sniper already went.
Yeah, I'm only seeing 1 in the bag.
Okay.
So I guess we'll howitzer those boys.
All right. So indirect fire at Milholland.
Boom.
Ooh, he missed.
So close.
He missed. All right, next die. Another one of yours, so the tank is all that's left. Tank is going to fire at Steve Russell's squad. So just soft cover, so just needing a 4. It's a 3.
Okay, and then 4 machine gun shots.
At,
Same guys.
well, the machine gun's facing this way and this way.
Oh.
So yeah, probably not. To start off with Wild Bill, we're going to try to take down the political officer who's claiming that objective. So I needed him to do that so these guys can claim it and then get the first die and then a run back. That's my plan. It's been my plan all along. So first of all, I got to hit with the sniper. It's a hit. We got to kill with the sniper. We do not. God, man. I guess these guys are going to have to try to finish off the political officer then. All right. Stevens' men are going to fire. We're going to fire at the political officer. Long range, small team. Needing 5s. That's 3 hits. They are inexperienced.
At least they're inexperienced.
They're dead. They've dropped the objective. All right. And I think that's it for turn 5, right? I'm still hanging in here somehow. Andre's got 2. I've got 1. There's still 2 open. Thanks to the political officer's death.
So moving the objectives.
Yeah, let's move them. Let's do it on camera here. So this one here, come on. Yeah.
Yep, towards you.
Technically, yes. Might help. That might be the difference.
Oh, that doesn't help anybody.
Yeah, that's going to come back here 6 inches.
So we're like that.
Wow. I'm not going to be able to make it there. I know that. So I don't think anyone's going to be able to claim that one.
That's a trip.
And this one here, Andre's already got, he's got 2 units here, and both have 1 claim, so they can't claim anymore. So really the only people that can even try to claim are me, but that doesn't mean you can't move and do other stuff. So,
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's go to turn 6. 6 dice. I'm down, man, how many dice? 4. I'm down 6 dice. Andre's down 4 dice. So we're equal now in dice number. All right, let's do this.
Did you want the first one?
I guess. Yeah, I got the first one. I mean, honestly, probably not. I'd rather have you move. He's got the dual threat machine gun this way and then the cannon that way. It's funny because you never think anything about those rear facers, but they always seem to do pretty good. They're better, I think, than the pintle mounted. Anyway, so my turn, so I'll figure out what the hell I want to do here. Cody Neal, the howitzer. It's time for redemption, Neil.
You've been saving it all game for
We're going to
this.
fire at this squad here, damn it. All you need is a 4. No problem. Oh, it's a truly cocked dice. It's rare. All right. You're fired. Another one of mine.
Have another shot.
I'll fire again. This whole squad is run towards the objective. And I did run out of fuel, so at least there's that. The truck. What the hell's the truck going to do? The truck is pretty brave driving around enemy lines back there.
He's pretty close to destroying himself by that move.
I think he probably is going to destroy himself. But it's the end of the game. What the hell do I care? So we're going to have him fire at these guys. See if we can get a pin on them. So long range moves, needing 5s.
Oh!
That's the 3rd time I've needed a 5 on that many dice and not got a single one. And that's Japanese. Andre's tank is advanced up, pivoted, turned his turret all the way around. So now he has 2 machine guns. The rear facer and the bow gun is going to go at Russell. So that's going to be moved, soft cover. So 5s, probably not long range.
2, 4, 5 hits.
5 hits. Okay, just measure that out, just in case. I'm sure it's not long range, but I can hope. No, it's not long range. So 5 hits onto my veterans. You want to roll the casualties for those?
Okay. Wow!
That's a whiff, but you got a pin on them. That could be all the difference you need.
No, I actually needed to
kill
kill people.
And then the cannon is going to fire over here at Stevens. That's a miss. I don't even need to calculate it.
Wow.
So a lot of hits with the machine gun, no kills. Did a pin.
Wow.
All right, next dice. It's another one of mine. I don't have a whole lot left. Got Stevens. I got Wild Bill. I got Milholland. I think that's all I have. So let me think about it. Thompson at the veteran squad in the center. Hey, it's a hit.
Yes, it is.
Come on, baby. You can do it, Wild Bill. No, it's a 1 to kill. Nothing but a pin. Snipers have not been great.
Yeah.
Next die. Oh, man, I don't want them all. Okay, then these guys are going to try to pass the 2-pin order. Milholland's boys. 7.
9.
They don't. Yeah, they do make it. So they're down to 1 pin. I guess they'll just move up. Milholland's guys took their pin, took their objective with them, advanced up into the orchard. We're going to fire at the knee mortar squad. So I'm needing 4s for the pin with the BARs and rifles. And long range pin, needing 5s for the SMG with Milholland. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. They are regulars. I got 2 dead. So, you taking your sergeant out?
Why not?
I don't know. It's funny how they have to have loaders, but like if they lose their loaders, I don't think it really does anything to them. They're already hit on 6s. What are you going to do? Penalize them? Could make it 7. That'd be pretty penelastic.
That'd be a serious penalty.
Anyway, okay. So next die. Okay, one of Andre's. Andre's passed the. Wait, what'd you roll? A 7? Yeah, I think you're good, even without the sergeant. Fire the knee mortars.
Yeah.
Another hit. Another hit with the knee mortar.
Okay.
It's got to be some kind of world record.
So, hitting 2 of them.
Okay. Needing 3s. 2 dead. And D2 pins.
And
2 pins.
2 pins.
All right, well, they're up to 3 pins now. Okay, next die. It's coming down to it.
Running out of dice.
Japanese. He's going to have his machine gun squad fire over at Russell's veterans. It's going to be what? Long range, soft cover. So 1 hit. Another pin though. That's 2 pins now on me.
And the rifle. No.
It's a miss.
Okay.
So
And did we kill anybody? No.
nothing but a pin.
So you're up to 2.
Up to 2. That's not good.
Okay.
I need that if we happen to go to a turn 7. Unless the thing drifts right over to me, which would be awesome. Okay, so now I'm down to Stevens. Don't have a lot of options here. Do I like charge out and do the same thing that happened to my other guy Horton? Just got mowed down. These guys haven't gone yet. Maybe my best bet is to advance out and try to get another pin on them. Other than that, I stay here, hope that the objective, if we do another turn.
That is if you can get through the ducks. Or geese.
Yeah, the geese are brutal.
you got to break the geese line.
They're tough fighters. I don't want to mess with them, man. So, but if it does end, so I could run out. I'll get my ass lit up. Probably I'll die again. Man, it's tough because if I do run out and somehow survive, and maybe you fail an order, can't even fire.
I honestly don't know what I want you to do here.
So my choices are advance out, put a pin on you, run out, hope you fail your 1 pin order. That's what I got to do. I got to do that. Because if it ends now, if it ends at the end of this turn, advancing and shooting is going to do nothing for me. So I'm going to run out. So Stevens ran out. He's going to die. All the Andre has to do is bonsai charge me. Veterans against a full squad of veterans against a half squad of regulars in the open. But what the hell? What else am I gonna do? So next die.
Okay.
Is it just the last? So your last two?
Yeah.
So what do you have left? Your howitzer? And
Did I
these
fire
guys.
my sniper?
I don't remember.
I
I don't remember you firing your sniper this turn, but probably not. We short a dice again. We'll count them up.
seem to be.
The howitzer is rotating. Is going to fire at the assault squad. It's a 2.
That a hit?
That is not a hit.
Okay.
I need to count them up for that.
Let's see if we're within 12 here.
So it's going to be a bonsai charge to end the game. They come bonsai. No need to roll an order test. 10 guys and a tough fighter. All he needs is 5 4s. Yeah. I get no. I can't fight back because I'm in the open. So it was a foolhardy move, but what else did I have really to do? I literally had nothing else.
You didn't have good options.
That was my option. Either live and not claim the objective, or claim the objective, or die on it. We'll die on it honorably. All right, roll a dice, Andre. Let's see if we go to the next turn. We do not. Thus, the game ends, and we'll come back and wrap it up. All right, so in the end, it's a Japanese victory. They have 2 objectives, this one and this one. This one's unclaimed, and I have 1. To win another turn, I think I maybe would have been able to get that one if I could survive all the firing and for a draw, but that didn't happen. So yeah, it was a fun mission. I like this mission. The moving objectives is cool. Yeah, I like it. It's pretty solid, and I think my biggest problem was my tank died so early. If he was driving around blasting with the 50 cal and that light howitzer, Andre, I mean, he had
would
no.
have been difficult to deal with.
Yeah, and then your tank was driving around, pretty much no opposition.
No, that Jeep can reach out and touch you. I mean,
Yeah, when it doesn't get blown away.
Well, that was the thing. It was, kind of cat and mouse. I mean, mostly I was just kind of sitting back here, keeping you from it. It did keep you from moving out and advancing on objectives and taking ground. So
Yeah.
I guess from that perspective, it was effective, even though it wasn't doing a ton of damage most of the game. It was just a nice deterrent on that side of the board.
Yeah, I could do nothing to it. So, well, my assault squad has assault grenades built in, but I, with 6 guys, is like, not
Well,
very good odds.
And there was a lot of small arms fire around it.
A lot of ambushes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I pretty much whiffed on every critical roll I needed, except for that flamethrower, and even that was like pretty mid.
It was a whiff, but you took out that unit, which
It did. So taking out the unit, that helped. Even though I got 1 hit on the flamethrower and that didn't even kill anyone, but it still forced that morale check. They ran off. It still did the pins, so even without killing anyone, it still is a good weapon for wiping out units. We're pretty sure we got that right with the fanatics. They still have to roll for the flamethrower, we hope. If not, whatever. Other than that, yeah, it's a fun game. So what was your plan, Andre? I know you said you had a plan.
So I was basically kind of giving up my left flank, and I was going to try and hold the center of the board, and I was hoping that I'd be able to sweep this way with the, I had 3, the mortars, the inexperienced, and that other unit.
Yeah.
So I was hoping that would be enough to kind of sweep this way. The problem was I had to position everything before you did, so you were able to counterbalance onto this side of the board.
Right, yeah, because you got all those dice first turn right up.
Yeah. So honestly, it actually, up to mid-game, it was, working well. I had real good control over the center of the board, and the objectives were bunching that direction anyhow, which was super cool. My inexperienced guys got across, and they didn't do a ton of damage, but you had to focus on them. And
Oh, it's brutal.
So they soaked up a ton of firepower, and you know, they were really effective.
They hit 8 pins.
Well, if they'd have ramped up and become regulars,
Yeah, that would have been really bad.
then in the hand-to-hand over here, it wouldn't have been a gimme. And
Nope. No.
I don't know that Travis could have held that flank if they were regulars.
If they were regulars, I would not have charged them.
Yeah, you'd have been stuck shooting. The knee mortars were nailing that.
They were doing great.
Yeah. So even though I lost the flank that I thought was going to be my power side, I'm not unhappy with how it went over here. The lucky shot on the taking out your armor.
That sucked.
Well, that's the only. If he'd have been marauding around over here, I don't think I could have won.
Yeah, that was definitely a big point in the game, losing that tank, because it's
Yeah.
he's got a lot of firepower, a howitzer, a machine gun. We saw what he could have almost did, but with the fanatics, it's like But I can see now how we've never really run large. This might be the first time we've ever run a large blob of inexperienced Japanese. I know it's a very popular tactic in the competitive world of bolt action, running giant squads of inexperienced guys, even unarmed, just with bamboo spears. It's like three squads of 20 or whatever those guys.
I can see it. I mean, when you showed me the forces at the beginning of the day, it was like, I'm pretty heavily outgunned here. What's up? And I thought I was going to have to, I was hoping you'd, reinforce that building and the graveyard, that most of your force would be over here, and that I'd be able to focus, take out some units over on this side, and then be able to pull it off towards the middle, having, my big guns out towards the center.
Well, there's a lot of open ground, so I mean, when I picked this side, that side's actually better. You got the walls. Here I got one patch in the middle, and it was too late that I realized, okay, well, this is not a great spot because I'm completely semi-circled around and everything can fire into me.
The only advantage to that side was you could actually run into the building from the edge.
That was it. Yep. And the graveyard I thought was going to be a good spot. But it doesn't have an open back. His has an open back, and it's like, well, because I'm like, well, wait a minute, I can't run. I would love to run my machine gun right up here and do the same exact thing, but it's like, I can't get over the wall.
No, I was planning to pick this side, so I was not disappointed with your choice.
That side was definitely better. I think I just picked this side because I like filming from this side more.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised that, that I was able to hold here, but I mean, you were countering over here, so this kind of became a much stronger side. I wasn't positive where you were gonna, I thought there was a chance you might outflank your truck into here, drive up and try and drop the guys, so just because of this rock wall, I wasn't positive that you didn't outflank onto this side.
That's the reason I didn't, because I'm like, well, I can't get out of there.
You're
with the
stuck
truck.
in there.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be a horrible spot to drive up and drop guys either.
Nope. I could just sit there with the machine gun. It would have been better, yeah.
And I was worried about that, but I thought, okay, this is my strong side. Hopefully I can get this contained by the time he outflanks and I can deal with it. It didn't really work out that way. Mm-hmm. I did really well with the Overwatch.
Yep. Effective use of ambush for sure.
Except I didn't, I totally forgot that was a flamethrower team. I never should have taken those guys off.
Oh yeah, these guys off ambush?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you did. That's why I kind of ran the Jeep out.
Well,
I did it in the wrong order though. I should have done that first, and then I could have flamed you that same turn I came in.
Yeah. Well, yeah, then I would have really been pissed that I didn't remember that was a flamethrower.
Yeah. Then I could have had my Jeep bazooka and taken out your squad.
But that one little mental error on my part put you back into the game.
Yeah, I was.
Without that, you were just getting crushed.
Yeah, I actually made a game of it in the end.
Yeah, no, I actually had to work for it. Well, that's the thing about bolt action. It can flip so
Oh,
fast, and just
yeah.
one simple decision letting my over. I mean, it was nice getting rid of the bazooka and letting my tank roam free, but tanks and bolt action aren't, they're not bad, but with the single die on the main gun,
Right.
it's all about the luck of, are you getting your hits or you're not getting your hits.
Yeah, they're not. They don't never necessarily win games, but
Well,
the threat of them.
When they're good, they're good.
Oh yeah, they
But
can be amazing. Well, howitzer tanks are good.
I think you said it mid game. I'm just going to jump out and hope you miss. And
Yeah.
you got about a 50% chance.
And you didn't. You didn't miss.
Yeah.
I think you only missed one shot out of like 15.
Well,
Yeah. So that Thornhill was, no, that was Horton. He got wiped out. So I had 2 squads wiped out going for that objective. But anyway, it turned out to be a decent game. Yeah, I liked it. So with that, we'll go ahead and end this game. So thanks to Andre for coming out. Thanks to all our rules friends here on the live stream. They help us out a lot.
helped us a lot tonight.
And check out our channel sponsors as well. And the link. Check out the links in the description to our channel sponsors. Check out our social media stuff, Patreon. If you want to help the channel out, we also got Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And with that, let us know what you guys think, and we'll see you next time.